Hello, and welcome back to Monifactory. Last time we set up this microminer right here in order to get us Neptunium for IV energy hatches. We set up the latter half of the plat line in order to get osmium and iridium. We did a whole bunch of distillation and chemistry in order to get polybenzimidazole. And with some upgrades to the alloy blast smelter, we have all the things required to make advanced SMD components. Between episodes, I've cleaned up IV a little bit. It looks a lot more structural. There's a lot more lighting here. There's no night vision on. This is with night vision on. It's a little bit, just not interesting to look at, but you can actually see what's going on here now. I added a staircase over here, a staircase over there. I expanded the ceilings here quite a lot. And once we finish kind of putting things in up here, we'll add another staircase over to that side and continue up going that way. So we should have a lot of space in here now, which is good because we're going to need a lot of space for IV. Here's the outside of the building now, by the way. I had to edit some of the patterns and the like, but that would make sense, right? I also added a cool I and a V here, so that it's not just the big, the original indicator I had for this being IV was this size, like the dot to like a lowercase I, and I was like, it's an I. But I liked how this came out a lot better after doing some tinkering with this. I think this is a pretty cool vibe going on here. I also did a little bit of work over here in the EBF area. We moved the quad EBF over here, and it's now running at, I believe, LUV. Yep, we've got double IV hatches on all of these. We have a fluid drawer up top as fluid input via a drawer controller down here, which we have a rubber drawer, well, I guess just, a drawer, pushing into an item input bus that's right above it. You can't see it, it's on circuit too, but it is there. If we ever need to change the circuits for whatever reason, we just kind of have to break it and replace it. This is the best solution I could think of as a, low effort. Everything pulls out of these output buses back into here, back into the pattern provider. So it's pretty easy to get items on master this thing. I forget if we did this, but I've also upgraded the alloy blast smelter to LUV with a couple IV hatches. And a number of things I've had to use liquid helium for, so I think at some point I'll have to make a passive liquid helium vacuum freezer. I don't believe there are any other fluids that are used in the vacuum freezer besides liquid helium, but I could be wrong. Not including, of course, molten ingots that, you get what I mean. So I'll probably have to get a second vacuum freezer for liquid helium and stuff like that, but that's fine. That won't be that hard. I'll just have to find a more permanent place for this and that, which is okay, that's fine. Anyway, enough about the past, let's get to the future, via the present. I would like the Tier 3 rocket today, because I want to go to space. I've been cooped up here on Earth for too long, I want to go to the stars. For that though, we need a QuarkTech suit, because the netherite spacesuit seems lame. Also, there's just a lot of good stuff that comes with this. Having infinite breath underwater, I would say the infinite food is nice, but we're on peaceful. And increased running speed via the leggings is probably good. And the boots give us fully nullified fall damage, as well as the increased jump height and distance. So we can probably get rid of these traveler's pants that we've been having with for a while now. As much as I like green, I don't really like the slimy feel on my legs. Ugh. We'll probably be doing all three of these things together, the third of which being the Tier 5 microminer. As much as I would love to go to space, it's really not actually important to get our Naquadah, because the only way to get that is via the microminer as it stands. And after we get Naquadah, we'll be able to get a number of cool things with it, like ASOCs and the Varia, as well as Naquadah bools, which will make our wafers a lot better and a lot cheaper, as well as being very, very easy because, to my understanding, you literally just send this on trips and you get like crazy cool stuff out of it, like barium and platinum and Naquadah. I like saying Naquadah a lot. Naquadah. Anyway, let's get started. So to begin with, for the rocket, we of course need the NASA workbench, which doesn't seem too difficult. I think we have all of these things, or can make all of them. We could probably actually just get rid of that old MV assembling machine that we've had for a while here. This one. Oh yeah, here's the old bits of, all this. Well, we'll clean it up at some point when we need to, scrap those for parts. Bam. Powerful start. Let's see, so it's 2 emitters, 4 robot arms, a bunch of steel, some machine casings, a couple circuits. Pretty easy. Yeah, really easy. Although we were probably supposed to make this a while ago. Oh, rocket science. Did I just get experience for that? Cool. We'll set this over here for now. Oh, it actually doesn't clip into the wall. Very nice. I also like that sound a lot. Let me hear that one again. Nice. That was easy. Do we have a quest for that? Is that a quest? It was. Okay, cool. We'll look at these quests a bit more later once we're actually ready to go elsewhere. And I also probably want to grab some waystones too. I have a couple of these, I think. I have one. I believe I also have one over at the old house way over here. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, we had a couple other things here, like Krorujor and the village a long ways away. I don't think I need those, but I also don't think it's very hard to make waystones anymore. Chorus flower and vibrant alloy, I think we have chorus flowers. Yes, we do. Anyway, looking at the Tier 3 rocket, it's a little bit more pricey than the workbench was, though, if that makes sense. We'll look at the cheap bits first of the 4 rocket fins and the nose cone. I mean, like, look at this. This is literally, like, free as it gets, really. And the same thing here. Wow, you get 4 per craft. That's crazy. Oh, whoa. It's like spark. Oh, wow, that's cool. I've never used it Astra before, so I'm interested to see how it goes out. So we need half a dozen double HSS plates, so that's a dozen HSS. We made a little bit of extra of that, though, so that's not too bad. We need 2 tanks and an engine. The tanks are going to be another dozen HSS plates. Okay, so that's going to be 24 more of that. Starting to burn into that supply a little bit, but that's okay. That's what batch crafting's for. I'll make another stack. And the engine is 3 vibrant thrusters and another 4 double HSS plates. That's also not too bad. Yeah, we're still under our budget for the amount of HSS we had, so that's good. But we do have to add this to the type of thrusters we can make now, so that's a little less ideal. Oh gosh, that's prescient crystals. Oh man, I hate having to make those. Alloy plates, prescient crystals, and a couple overclockers. Do I have any spare overclockers? I hope I do. I do! Quite a lot. Nice. Thankfully, we do have an absolute boatload of shulker prediction, so we can just make a whole lot of the shulker shells we need for prescient crystals. And I believe our XP obelisk should auto-output down into our soul binder here, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. Maybe it's a lot less bad to make prescient crystals than I thought it was. I just don't have it, like, automated. Alright, pretty easy to make our engine, too. An engine, our plates. That's not where those go. Those, go there. Aha! Whoa! That scared me really bad. Oof, that gave me the heebie-jeebies. Alright, rocket's done. Whoa. Oh, that got me really bad. Okay, so let's look at the QuarkTech stuff. I believe for the most part, these are all pretty similar in their costs. It looks like the main changes are the 4th component there and the amounts of each thing. So let me run some numbers real quick. Let me add all this up. Okay, so in total, we need 4 Lapatronic energy orbs, 24 4x tungsten wires, an IV sensor, 2 emitters, 4 motors, 2 pistons, 4 field generators, 16 tungsten steel screws, 24 iridium plates, 24 times 4 ruthenium foil. You get 4 foils per thing, so I don't feel like calculating it. 136 fine rhodium wire, and 48 ingots of liquid titanium. That does not seem that expensive at all. I'm a little hesitant to find out what's in a Lapatronic energy orb, though. Is that bad? Alright, let's set some patterns for that. Let's find out, because I imagine we're going to need more than a couple of these. Engraved Lapatron crystal chips we get from a blue laser lens on a Lapatron crystal. I have a few of these dead that I have been burning through that I don't have any need for, so I guess we'll use some of these. I don't think that will be enough, however. You need 24 per thing, we get 3 per crystal. Ugh, yeesh. Okay, that's going to be a little pricey. Yeah, we need another 81 of these, which is another 27 Lapatron crystals. That's not cheap. Yeah, each crystal is 2 HV circuits, which is, again, not cheap. You guys will never guess which no-neck chump accidentally turned all their ruby into chrome, thinking they wouldn't need it anymore. It was me. I'm the no-neck chump. So I've been doing some work, and I ran into a couple of roadblocks, which I'm currently underway of fixing. We were pretty low on arsenic. We've been using this for gallium arsenide every so often. We use that in circuits and stuff. We don't really get this from anywhere, except for Realgar. This is a pretty rare ore here in the overworld, however, it's not that uncommon in microverses, so we can actually get some more of this now pretty easily, at least relatively easily. It's a half a stack of the raw, which is, I mean, it's like fine. I think it's like half a stack of arsenic or something at the end of it. I don't know, I'll have to see what it's like once I, get it all processed. Samarium is another pretty tough one. You don't actually get this from anything besides, I want to say it's like Xenotime or something, but we can't get Xenotime, this is on Mercury. Instead we get it from small piles of samarium dust, which we get from rare earths. We can centrifuge the rare earths, or we can do some more processing later, which we'll probably do at some point because it gets us a better yield on basically everything. But I've had such a large backlog of rare earths from just like doing stuff that I'm just processing a whole bunch and getting a whole bunch of our rare earths right now. It's no biggie. Look at all this cadmium and cerium and neodymium and lanthanum and yttrium and samarium. So we should be able to request our 4 IV field generators now. I said 4, not 5. And looking at my inventory, all we're missing now, besides the ruthenium foil, which I'm going to put in right now, is those 4 Lapatronic super orbs, which still needs 27 of these, which we are still waiting on the ruby for. I got some and I'm throwing it in the sifter, it's just taking a little bit. So, In the meantime, though, I guess we should probably take a look at the Microminer. Like I said earlier, we're going to do a lot of these things in tandem. Overall, it seems a little tricky, but I don't think anything here is too crazy. Let me get the easy parts, like the iridium signalum, the engine cores here, stuff like that. Okay, so while all that is going together, I've been working on the Tier 5 Microminer here, and these two nuclear craft bits are a little bit of a, well, rabbit hole. I need nuclear craft stuff for them. For the controller, we need 4 advanced nuclear plates. These are hard carbon, yttrium, barium, cuprate, and basic nuclear plates. Hard carbon, we can just make an alloy smelter without too much effort. I think we've made yttrium, barium, cuprate before. This is some kind of something or other. Have we made this before? Actually, probably not, because yttrium's a rare earth metal, and I hadn't had that before. We make this in an ABS with some stuff that we just got, though, so it's not too bad. The basic nuclear plates, which are also used in the fission controller port here, as all of these, is tough alloy, tungsten, and double steel. All these things are fine, but the tough alloy is, well, once again, alloy smelter, although apparently uses a disabled item, which I don't... Why is it disabled? I'm obviously using it. That doesn't feel right? Am I crazy? We have all the materials for this, though. It's just going to be like a bunch of weird steps that are probably not going to be used ever again, except for maybe this one. So probably like one more time. Anyway. Okay, well, while the Lapatronic energy orbs are finishing up, we should go get our plutonium. While we can mine this as an ore on Mercury, we don't have the suit yet because we don't have those Lapatron orbs. Maybe actually I should just see if I can make the Naquadah recipe. What do we need for this? The plutonium, obviously. An HSSE drill head, and the advanced drilling kit. I just set up a recipe for the drilling kit, so that's all good. And I think this is just plates and a forming press. So like this, and how much integrity does it consume? 12%. That's not too bad at all. Bam, Naquadah recipe. So to get the stabilized plutonium, we need to melt down plutonium-241, and we get plutonium-241 from centrifuging plutonium, and we get that plutonium from this microburst mission right here, which it does include the stabilized neptunium, so we need to turn the neptunium into stabilized neptunium, as well as, of course, making a recipe. And it uses blocks of uranium and 235, so I'm glad we have a little bit of both. Ooh, not a whole lot of both, actually. We need to get a lot more uranium. Okay, so we're running a bunch of uranium through right now, but that's okay, because we should be able to make our 4 Lapatronic energy orbs. Yes, we can. Very cool. Those will be done shortly. Let's see if it or the circuits will go first. I made up a batch of circuits, but they got bottlenecked behind the autoclave for the Lapatronic orbs, or the crystals, not the orbs. And so I think at the moment I'm just waiting and processing uranium stuff. So I guess I'll be back in a little bit. It's not gonna be that long for you, but it'll... I don't know, it probably won't be that long for me either. I got YouTube to watch. Alright, the energy orbs are in. Let's grab them. Cool. And let's grab all of this stuff. Let's take it over here and let's make something beautiful. If it'll let me at least. Alright, so we always need these. And the rhodium, and iridium, some ruthenium, the wires, the orbs, the screws, the field generators, and to start we need a sensor. Right? Oh, and the titanium. I forgot the liquid titanium. So, go. 75 seconds, that's not too bad. Alright, we'll top up on some more of that, and we'll toss in the pistons. I'm not going to have you sit through all of this. I'll just come back when it's all ready to go. Oh, check it out. I wonder what it looks like. Whoa, man, look at me. Oh, I just realized the coat kind of goes a little over top. Not that over top, but a little over top. Unfortunately, I put too much effort into this, so... Oh, well, that's not supposed to look like that. I suppose we don't need this either. And this can be a body slot if I remember right. There. Yeah. And it still works. Okay, cool. It probably needs some power though, because it doesn't have any. So I might need an IV battery. Like a, like a Lapatronic orb. Okay, so we just are like piggybacking off of this to put it all in. It'll allegedly charge in 10 minutes. So hopefully it does. Is this, how fast do I feel with this? Whoa! Okay, the walk speed is still, like, about normal, I think? Yeah, the walk speed is still about normal. I guess with the exoskeleton legs here. But the run speed, whoa! This is some good run speed. How about the boots on? I'm not noticing the increased jump height and distance. Let's check the controls. Whoa! Whoa! That's a little much. You have to like hold it for an extra second. Whoa! Like you kind of have a bit of control over it. What if I'm like, it doesn't make problems with the jetpack. That's good. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's put these back in to keep charging. And then this should still just be like M to turn on night vision. All right, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna leave these in here for a while to charge up. 8 more minutes about. All right, well, I am going to continue putting in some uranium into the microminer here so that we can hopefully get some plutonium after a while. We'll be able to take that plutonium and, turn it into Naquadah through this microverse mission here, this one. And while I'm doing that, I'll probably set up a little area for a rocket silo or launch pad or whatever. I don't know how many more rockets we actually have. Is it just tier 3? No, we do go to tier 4. This is the Enderium one, yes. I don't know where this would take me, but I'm sure it'll be useful. To Glacio, which has, oh my goodness, Naquadah. Wow, okay, that seems very good. But that's gonna be a little whiles to go. Actually, will it? Maybe not that long. Perhaps that's something we consider rushing for. Because I hate this method of making Naquadah, like a lot. I'll do some little digging through JEI here, and we'll take a look, and I'll come back with some more stuff to talk about. So I'll see you in a little bit. And we're back. Here's our rocket. It's on this launch pad. The launch pad is fairly easy to make. It was a lot of steel and some concrete dust, but concrete is just like clay, stone, and water. We've made it before. But also I made that over there. It's a little big. I kept running into issues thinking, man, I need so many passive processes and I need them in so many places. So I thought, how about we get the thing that lets all the base run? It's a giant ram stick. It's not done, as you can see there's no roof on it, but for the most part it's, more there than it would be if it wasn't there. That's not really saying anything. So we'll probably be putting a lot of other things into there at some point, and in the near future and the like. But for right now we have this rocket. Rocket fuel is pretty easy. I made it off camera. It's ammonia, methanol, and hypochlorous acid to make dimethylhydrazine, and you add that with oxygen to make rocket fuel. Hypochlorous acid is pretty easy. We've made this in a LCR. I used the chlorine and water recipe, again, very easy. And so we have rocket fuel, which I'll just slot into here, which fills up the whole rocket. Very nice. And before I go liftoff, I think I'm going to grab the miner from the end, because that feels very important. I would like to mine a lot of plutonium, because it really hit me suddenly. Why on earth am I mining all of these things, through the microminer, when it takes, uranium and stuff to go to the microverse, when I could just, go to Mercury? So, I think we should, just go for liftoff. Do I just, hold spacebar? Oh, yes I do. Oh. Let's get the F5 cam. Oh, we got the zoomed out cam. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, this is cool. Can I turn it to the side? Oh. Whoa. Got a lot of rotation to it, actually. It's very Galacticraft, but I don't mind that. I like Galacticraft. Or at least this part of Galacticraft. Oh, okay. So we can go to basically any of these, to my understanding. I think Mercury has the one we're looking for. Oh, I should have looked this up to be sure ahead of time. Let's go to Mercury. Why not? I'm sure that... Hello? Ah, okay. Okay, well, I definitely don't want to crash. Wow, this place is cool. I love this rock. This is a very nice texture and a very pretty color. Oh, the skybox here is gorgeous, too. Let's get the rocket. Oh, I used all the fuel? Ooh, that looks like plutonium. Is it plutonium? Cinnabar. Oh, I just realized I did not actually bring the, anything helpful with me to prospect. That's okay. That's what home and / back is for. And the waystones, of course. This is a nice big flat right here, so I'll just put it right here. Did I just depressurize? Okay. Also, is plutonium on Mercury, or is it on Venus? It is on Mercury. Okay, good. We're looking for a thorium vein, then. Look at this big jump. Boing. Oh man, I love this sky. I am so in love with the skybox. All right, let's prospect for some plutonium. That must be all the mercury and the like. Oh, I see thorium. Okay. And basaltic mineral sand. I'm not sure if that's useful for anything, but maybe it is. Oh! I have low gravity, so the propulsion from hover mode actually makes me go up. That's pretty funny. Okay, looks like plutonium's a little scattered all over the place, but that's fine. I mean, there's still a good amount of it. Oh, we get some realgar too. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, and cinnabar, which I guess is fine. Oh, that's a lot of arsenic and antimony. That'll be good. Barium. Ooh, lots of good things here. Very nice. We'll come back to this eventually. Actually, I suppose I can just like wait here for a little while. I do want the plutonium. Let me go back to the, actually, let me take a step back here first. We need a lot of the plutonium in order to actually start going for Naquadah. Yeah, really, for the most part, all we need to do is just process the ore through ore processing, which is not very hard. We have a whole setup for that, which we will make better soon, don't worry. We centrifuge it for the 241, we melt it down and stabilize it into balls, and then we just run that through here with an HSSE drill head, which I think we set all this stuff up before. Naquadah, we can also just run through the standard ore processing chain. For now, we will do the proper NAC line later. That's the technical term I've heard so many people refer to it as. Do I sound smart yet? And so what do we need for ASOX and the Varia? Because those are the things that I'm actually interested in, very much so. For this, it's just having Naquadah, really. Basically everything else here we've already done before. So that's fine. The ASOX need a new type of lens, which is fine, that's cheap. And the Naquadah boule is a truly heinous amount of silicon, but that's no problem. Some gallium arsenide and the Naquadah. Naquadah requires liquid helium, but otherwise is pretty simple. So yeah, I think all we really need to do is just get the plutonium and then start micromining. In the meantime though, while this runs, it might be worth my effort just to go to Venus and the other one, the moon. Is there another one? Is it just the moon? It might just be the moon. We should go and set wastestones on the other planets. And probably also move this wastestone. Alright, next rocket. Whoosh. Up we go! Oh yes, we also have Mars. Let's start with Venus, because that's a new one. There's a thing out there. Look on the minimap. There's like a structure of some variety. What is that? Surely they wouldn't have like a colony on this planet. Like of all the planets you would theoretically have a colony on, it wouldn't be that. Whoa! Look at that place. It's floating. What? Are those piglins? They are piglins. I guess it would make sense that they of all people could. Oh, they are not piglins. What are you? A pigro. Are you a cyclops? They've got civilization up here. What the heck? Oh my. They have much civilization up here. Look at this like 2 ancient debris. Do they have anything in the barrels? Oh, they have loot. It's nothing too amazing, but they do have loot. And it's not really loot that I particularly need though, so I'll leave it to them. These are some very difficult houses to traverse though. Interesting. What's this one over here? Oh, there's like a little crag over there. We just have like a 5G tower. Oh, we got some things up here. Mogglers. You are big and probably scary. I'm glad I've been peaceful because you would probably kick my butt. Well, not really. I have a quark suit, don't I? What is this? Just a crag of some variety? Infernal Venus Barrens. Good. That seems homely. Well, so far the acid rain hasn't started yet, so that's nice. Perhaps this place is a little bit more hospitable than real Venus. Oh, dilithium! I believe that's important. So what kind of things are around here? Yellow garnet, red garnet, opal, a lot of yellow and red garnet, diatomite, graphite, dilithium, polysite, spodumene. Does this just like have an explanation for me? Xenotime, gallite, sulfuric acid, and platinum groups. Okay, so there's probably a lot of things to pick up from here, but nothing that I really need at the moment. Whoa, deep cave. Wow, very deep cave. Oh, and here's some of that xenotime. I remember xenotime was important for something. This was yttrium and phosphorus. Okay, so I mean that's probably useful. We'll leave one of our waystones here because this seems like an okay vein, and I believe this is just about where we fell in at. So that's good. I have one more waystone, so we'll just head to Mars. Let me just make more waystones actually. I can't actually make more waystones yet. I need to make more chorus flowers, so I'll let this grow for a little while. And in the meantime, we'll head to I don't know, one of those wacky planets. Probably Mars. Let's go to Mars. Off to Mars. The red planet, which looked very much more red than... This looks more orange than Mercury did. Am I crazy? I'm interested to see if I slammed into the planet at full force, if I would explode, but I don't want to test that because, I mean, would you want to test that? I don't think I would. I don't know why I keep hitting F1. Waystone? What do we have around here? Olivine. Useful. Very useful, I'm sure. It's not. Ooh, we have a little house. What's this? Oh, this Mars stone is very pretty. I like this texture. Very clean. So we have a cauldron. It's oh, and a block of lead. Oh, there's a chest up here. Ooh. Ooh, actually holding 3 is pretty nice. That's nice. Mars sand, I feel like I remember it is useful for something. Mars dust. Oh, we can get better quantum flux now. Yeah, so we could totally use Mercury, or yeah, probably Mercury would be the best of the ones. Mercury dust and cinnabar. I think we can probably just like make Mercury stone, right? With like a rock breaker. Yes, an EV rock breaker. We can make Mercury stone, which we can process a few times down into Mercury dust. Oh, just once actually. And then Mercury dust and cinnabar would give us quantum flux. Noted. Very important. We can also get, what do we got here? Garnet, Fuller's Earth, Redstone, and extraterrestrial metal mixture. That sounds important. Ilmenite, Chromite, Pyrolusite, Wolfenite, and Tungstate. Free tungsten? Oh! Maybe I should start setting up some like cobbleworks on these planets. What else do we have around here? Cobaltite, chalcopyrite, copper, like a whole lot of copper veins. What is this? Conglomerate. Mirabolite, red rock, biotite, gypsum. I think that biotite recipe is actually way better than our deep slate processing, isn't it? Yeah, instead of a 20% chance from deep slate, it's a 25% chance from this, and it's only the one step. That's not bad. That's definitely worth considering. I believe all the elements in red rock are pretty useless. What is this? Sodium, sulfur, oxygen? Calcium, sulfur, water, oxygen. Okay, so it'd be really just for the biotite. Let's see, Mars dust can get us iron, calcium, chlorine. Ooh. Basaltic mineral sand, zinc, and the extraterrestrial metal mixture, which is all of these goodies again. What is basaltic mineral sand? Magnetite and basalt. Okay, not anything very good. Oh, but it does smelt immediately into iron, which is not terrible. Yeah, if we end up processing something like this, which we probably should, we would definitely get a lot of iron out of it, which wouldn't be bad. Whoa, what is that? I thought this planet was supposed to be hot. A polar cap. Well, I guess I know where to go get some packed ice then if I ever need it. Maybe I should take some of this now, actually, because I keep sometimes eating packed ice for, like, lave blocks. Wow, this is very... Wow, it's a lot of ice. I did not imagine there would be such a thing on Mars, but perhaps I'm being a little judgy in that circumstance. Well, that's neat. What other ores do they have? Titanium's not bad. Getting ilmenite just straight up would be pretty good. Ooh, tantalite and columbite. Ooh, would love a new source of tantalite. The powelites. And borax. I believe borax is also useful. Let's see, Venus had xenotime, dilithium, a lot of titanium and tungsten. Is that a rhodium? Cuprorhodosite? Ruthenium. Oh wow, really? And I think this is this one of the things that goes through the plat line? Maybe. Gallite. Wait, gallite? That's like gallium, is it not? It is! Ooh, that's another good one. And diatomite, which is nothing particularly exciting. I'm flying away because I'm in hover mode. What about mercury? Naturally, mercury and stibnite. Whatever that is. Mixed sands. Argentite, I believe I recognize from somewhere. Ooh, just a big platinum group one. Is that just raw ruthenium? Just like straight up ruthenium? Yes! Wow, and quite a lot of it. Platinum and... Wow! That's just platinum and arsenic straight up? Really? Wowee! That is great! And of course, plutonium. Bismuth, if we ever need more of that. And the moon. Titanium. A lot of fluorine type of things. Vanadium. Diamonds. Oh, also dilithium. Oh, I should be going and getting my Certus cores from the moon. I suppose I could also be doing it with a microminer at this point. But look at all the things that you need to run this when I could just like go drill on the moon for a little while. Wow, I am very glad we made this rocket. Let's just set this back here for a moment. I edited the mining rig here a little bit. I needed to add a transformer here, otherwise it was only really taking 2 amps of HV power, which is not, I mean, this is just not what this is, right? This is 4 amps, so I need the transformer. I don't really know why I needed it, but I'm sure someone else smarter than me can explain it. So now this is running totally, and oh, it's allegedly almost done. Oh, that's good. That means I should have some plutonium in here, right? Right? Maybe soon. Ah, here we go. Our first little bit of plutonium. Ooh, quite a lot of plutonium, actually. What is that, like 9 stacks? 11 stacks. Wow. And there's 12. Cool. All right, we've got more processing upstairs, but let's start centrifuging now, because... Oh, no! Oh, dear, that's a long... Oh, no! Oh, no! I didn't see that it was 80 seconds. Oh, no! Okay. Uh-oh. I guess I'll be here for a while then. Whoa! Okay. Not cool! Not cool, man! 45 seconds for that? Oh, jeez. And it's 16. Oh, no. This is gonna take forever! I just want Naquadah! Oh, sigh. I guess it's a good opportunity for me to go, like, make food or something. Yeah, I'll just go do that. Alright, one brief eternity later, and now we can start melting down our plutonium into the other plutonium. And now we reform it into stabilized plutonium. And with this in there, now we should be able to put this in our system. In about 200 seconds, give or take. But, you know, don't worry about that part. Oh, check it out. Naquadah. Oh, but I need to make it an ingot first. That's fine. Again, we already looked at this. I just gotta process it and smelt it. Okay, so for now, we don't exactly have everything we need to do to make it, like, totally passive, because we still don't have the liquid helium vacuum freezer, but that's okay, because I can move things with my hands. I have them for a reason. So let's make 8 Naquadah. Oh wow, this is actually really fast. So we'll just use the liquid helium that's in this one over here, and we'll slot in, these. Oh, no burn damage too. Nice. Oh, maybe that's the, the quark chest plate actually prevents me from burning. Good to know. That's great. But behold, fancy Naquadah. Naquadah. Alright, and one long crafting chain later. Oh, what am I missing? Oh no. What am I missing? Oh, duh, this isn't... I need to make the power unit. Of course. That one. And now I put it in here. What? Now what am I missing? Is it because it has power in it? That shouldn't be it, right? Oh, is it still on... No, it's on IV. Why not work? Hello? It says it doesn't have enough energy, but this is an IV hatch, and this is an IV recipe. I am missing something? This is an IV hatch. It's an IV assembler. I don't understand why it's not running. Let me try a different one, maybe? What about, like, on this one? No. Why not? Well, it's asking for an IV assembler. We have the IV assembler, the Naquadah. I mean, this is all correct, because it, like, whenever I try and, click on it, it auto-inputs, because it knows it's the correct recipe. I am going to give myself the item then, because it should be giving me the item. I really don't know why it wouldn't be. So, I mean, it's a little anticlimactic. I would have liked to, you know, watch it go, but I suppose not. So, this. Yes. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. I had to make sure it wasn't using, like, the wrong power unit or something. Oh, wait, maybe... Oh, I bet it wanted the vanadium battery, and I used a Lapotron one. Maybe that's what happened. It's like an NBT issue? Well, I mean, I paid extra for it, so I should get it. So that's my opinion. And if you disagree, I suppose you're entitled to that opinion, but I think you're wrong. Okay, so I gotta get some enchants for this thing. I will not be making one of these today. I have better things to do than wait 15 minutes to give you one update on camera. So I'm going to go take a break and edit some footage, you know how it is, and we'll come back, probably with a Naquadah bool or two, maybe a couple ASOCs, who knows. And hopefully a little less rain in the air, and maybe a shinier Omni breaker too. One that actually shows up in my hand because it's not constantly refreshing itself because it's being charged. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I'll be back. the footage is edited, my Varia is shiny, and our docket is nearly complete. Because all we're missing is... What? There's 4 of these bulls already? These are actually so fast to make. It's like 3 minutes for the smelting step because we're using... we're overclocking this to LEV because we're using double IV hatches. So this is actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. And again, because we have 4 of these, this is like... If we're making 4 of these, this is functionally like 45 seconds per. And you get a stack of wafers. And each of these wafers is like really good. Again, 4 socks, 8 simple socks, 4 MPICs, 4 NANDs, 8 ULPICs, 8 LPICs, 4 NORs, 8 ILCs, 8 RAMs, 8 CPUs. And again, these all like cut down into very large amounts. Like 1/64th is a stack of CPU wafers. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's start shredding these up. Oh, I guess I need a recipe's probably good for this then. So we can't actually use the ASOCs yet because we don't have an LEV circuit assembler, but I still want the wafer because I have a quest for it, so I'm gonna chuck that in there. There we are, 1 fancy wafer. Very cool. And that's everything we wanted today. Yippee. Oh, Naquadah, all the wonderful things you bring me. That will, however, be it from me for today. Between episodes, I'm going to work on that little area a bit more, move some things over there, connect up a path, etc., etc., as well as just some general cleanup. I think I'm probably going to start making some of those Mercury, Mars, Dust, Rock Breakers, or the like, or if I don't make them between episodes, I'll probably stuff them in here, and we'll do that at the start of next one. As much as I want to rush for this fusion reactor, I know in my heart of hearts that it's not a good idea, and I shouldn't do that yet. I need to get a little bit more infrastructure, and then we can really dive into this. I might also need the assembly line for that. Do I need the assembly line for that? Yes, I do, because I need an LEV assembler for Naquadah coils for this. Okay. So the fusion reactor is actually going to be a little bit ways away. We have to do assembly lines and stuff first. But that's fine. That's fine. I want to do some more stuff before assembly lines, though. A little bit. Not too much. A little bit. Is an assembly line an IV thing? It makes LEV components. I feel like that's LEV, but I just finished that building and this one. I can't be making another. There's so many buildings. It's so many. Anyway, I'm speculating right now, and speculating is not that good. I should focus on the here and now, like ending the episode. So thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye bye.